Hey guys, it's me Sarah, the video editor here at Wholesale, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you a secret weapon. I'm going to be teaching you about sales psychology. Yes, as I said in a recent video, if you learn sales psychology, i.e. why people buy products and why people click on ads, then you can have a secret weapon over your competitors. With the right hacks, you can take a product that previously would have lost you money and turn it into a product that can make you money. On that video, I had several people asking me to make a video about it so that they too could increase their sales and conversions. So of course I decided to go ahead and make one. So let's just jump straight into it. Hack 1. Use percentage discounts over number discounts. As I've said before multiple times on this channel, one of the key ways that you can stop a customer from price checking your product is to place it on sale for a limited amount of time. By doing this, when prospective customers come across your ad for this mug, they'll think, wow, it must be a great price already because it's 50% off. And because this offer is going to expire tomorrow, it means that they only have a limited amount of time to get it at this discounted price, and they need to act now. This stops them from price checking and gets them to act right now before the offer disappears. Something that is important to note though, is that when you offer a product on sale, you're going to have far higher conversions if you offer it as a percentage discount rather than as a number discount. So let's say that you're selling this mug here, a staple example AliExpress product here at Wholesale Ted, and let's say you're selling it for $15, discounted from $30. Now you've got two options. You could either advertise it as being $15 off or advertise it as being 50% off. Well, out of these two options, the best one to pick to maximize conversions is to say that it is 50% off. And the reason is simple. It's because the number 50 is bigger than the number 15. Yes, they are mathematically the same discount, but one looks a lot bigger than the other. This sales psychology hack is the rule of 100. It states that as long as the discount is under $100, you should advertise it as a percentage discount. Hack 2. Add a reason for the discount. It's a really good idea for sales psychology reasons to add a tagline in your product description explaining why this product is on sale. For example, you could say that you're getting new items in stock and you need to clear out last season's products. Or it could be celebrating something that only comes along once a year, like Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, or your store's birthday even. So why does this increase conversions? Well, it's because it reinforces scarcity. It reinforces the fact that this is a temporary price. When the reason for the discount ends, like say Easter passes, then this discount is going to end. This creates a further sense of urgency in the customer and makes them feel like they need to act now so that they don't miss out. Highlight benefits, not features. So let's go back and take that good old staple AliExpress product on Wholesale Ted, the guitar mug. When most people sell this mug, they try and think of all the features that would make someone want to buy it. Oh look, it's got a guitar for the handle and it's even got musical notes on it. You should buy this mug. But that would be a huge mistake because the reality is that people don't actually buy products for the features. They buy it for the benefits. So back to this mug. There are 3 reasons why people purchase it. Firstly, it's because it levels up their coffee drinking experience. When they were previously drinking coffee out of their boring everyday mugs, then they were not using that time as an expression of their personality. But now, by drinking out of this mug, they can turn their coffee drinking experience into an expression of who they are. Secondly, this mug gets an amazing reaction out of people. Everyone thinks it's super cool and are very impressed by it. And thirdly, this is a super popular gift. You see, people are buying this mug all the time, not for themselves, but for their friends and family that play guitar. And yes, all of these benefits come from the unique features of the mug, that being the cool handle design and the musical notes. But by doing the work for the customer, by explaining to them how this mug is going to impact and benefit their lives rather than make them figure it out by looking at the features, you are going to have much higher conversions. Plus, by painting a picture of how this mug is going to impact their lives, you're going to create strong emotions in the prospective customer as they imagine themselves benefiting from it. And of course, emotions are key to selling, especially when you are trying to impulsively get people to buy now. If you can't think of what the benefits of a product might be, it's a good idea to see if the product is selling on Amazon. If it is, read the reviews and see why people that left a positive review liked it. As you can see, A lot of people who left a positive review had a great experience buying it if they bought it as a gift for their family and friends. And of course, you can go through AliExpress product reviews and see who the happy buyers are and why they purchased it. Hack 4. Use jargon and slang. One of the more challenging aspects of AliExpress dropshipping is that you're trying to get a customer to purchase an item from you despite not really knowing that much about you. And that is why it is crucial to take every single opportunity that you can to build trust between you and your prospective customer. That's why in my video, 10 things to do before dropshipping, I say that it's a really good idea to run a Facebook like campaign to your store's fan page before you run product ads. Why? Well, it's because those likes on your store's fan page makes it look more legitimate and trustworthy to potential buyers. But there are other ways to make customers feel like they can trust you. And one of those ways is through using niche-specific jargon and slang. Niche-specific jargon and slang is kind of like having a secret language. And if someone else also understands that secret language, it creates a bond between you and them. I remember when we were kids that my sister and I used to speak in a secret language that only we understood. And when we met other kids that knew it, it created a bond between us and them. But it doesn't just create a bond between you and the prospective customer. It also signals to them that you are an expert in the niche, and it means that they're going to trust the products that you are selling more. So for example, if I was trying to sell coffee accessories, it would be a good idea to try to work in the names of different types of espresso drinks, like latte, mocha, macchiato, Americano, things like that. Fun fact, my favourite coffee is a long black. That is a New Zealand and Australia specific type of espresso. It is made by pouring a double shot espresso over a small amount of hot water, usually 80 mils. Every time I come back to New Zealand from a long trip away, drinking a long black is pretty much the first thing that I do. Hack 5. Paint pictures and overcome obstacles with pictures. Pictures can be far more powerful than simply just showing the prospective customer the item on sale. If you use them right, you can do the following 2 things. 1. To overcome customer objections. So for those of you that don't know, objections are when there is something stopping the prospective customer from buying an item from you. So let's go again and take this mug. They like this mug, but they're not sure if it's going to hold enough coffee for them. So what you can do is include an image that shows the image sizing on it. 2. Use pictures to paint a picture to help the customer visualize. Another psychological hack to remember is that if a customer can picture and see themselves using an item, they are far more likely to buy it. So don't just include photos in your image gallery that showcase the product like the standard product on a white background shot. But show the product in a real-life environment context as well. It will help the customer visualize themselves using it in their day-to-day life. Of course, the reality is not all the products you're going to find on AliExpress are going to have images like this. And that is okay. You don't need these to make sales, but they do help increase conversions. So if you do find yourself having success with a product that has limited stock images available, be sure to purchase it and to take your own additional photos. Hack 6. Use HD photos so that customers can zoom in on them. Amazon have proven that having photos large enough that a customer can zoom in on them greatly increases conversions, and it actually makes sense why it would. If you've got HD photos of your product on your site, then it really makes it look like that you're selling the product and that you really truly care about it. After all, if you took the photos yourself, then surely you would have HD copies of the photo. If you've just got standard definition photos that customers can't zoom in on, then it really makes it look like that you've just copied them. In addition, customers like to see the finer details of an item before they buy it. It helps them feel more secure in their purchase. So do go to the effort of trying to find HD versions of stock images that AliExpress suppliers have created. And again, this isn't a deal breaker for a product, it's just a nice bonus to help you increase your conversions. Hack 7. Use short product descriptions. When writing descriptions for products that you're promoting with Facebook ads or Instagram ads, it's been shown that usually short product descriptions convert best. When a customer is looking at an ad and they click on it to potentially buy the item, they are in an impulsive state. You don't want to distract them with a long product description. And this is why I usually recommend that you focus on either paid ads or free SEO traffic, and you don't try to do both at the same time. And that's because to perform well in the Google search engine, you're probably going to have to be using product descriptions that are long, at least 400 words, which can distract the buyers. Hack 8. use trust words and emblems. Now, we've already established that jargon and slang can psychologically trigger feelings of trust, but there are other ways that you can do this too. Some of these you've probably already thought of and are using. Some of them, though, may surprise you. 1. Credit card companies. The phrase secure checkout with MasterCard and Visa is a fantastic example. Prospective customers recognize these companies and payment options as ones that they trust. And by featuring them on your product page, a bit of their trust rubs off onto you as well. That is why when you use Shopify payments, they automatically add the credit card emblems and logo to the footer of your store. It's because it makes it look trustworthy and secure. 2. Shipping companies. Remember, ePacket is a USA and China shipping agreement. It is USPS that controls ePacket delivery, so you can use their logo and say that it is delivered by them. 3. SSL certificates. The simple way to describe SSL certificates is that when installed on a site, they create a secure connection between the website and the user's browser. Basically, it is used to protect users when they are entering personal private data, especially credit card information. For example, you can see that on our sales page for our step-by-step premium video training course, the Dropship Club, we have installed the SSL certificate. You can tell that because the web address is HTTPS instead of just HTTP. And all Shopify stores include the SSL certificate by default, which is a really nice bonus. If you are using one, and if you are accepting payments on your website with Stripe, you need to, then you can always use the SSL certificate emblem on your site. 4. Certification certificates. If you are ever selling an item that is related to health or food production, then it is a very good idea to see if the item is FDA certified, and almost always you will find that it will be. FDA is the Food Drug Commission in the United States, and when they certify a product, it means that they are saying that it is safe to use and buy. For example, take this unicorn birthday cake kit on AliExpress. Yep, it is amazing what you will find on AliExpress. Well, a quick check reveals that yes, surprise, surprise, this item is certified by the FDA. It's also certified by other countries and regions like the European Food Law Commission and the General Society of Surveillance. And while the General Society of Surveillance may sound like a spy agency, it's unfortunately a lot less exciting. It is a French company that provides inspection, certification, and testing. But while it may be less exciting, it's helpful for you because now you get to use them in your product listing. Hack 9. Use emotive words. In both your product ad and your product description, you should be using emotive words even if it feels silly to do so. So what is an emotive word? Well, it's a word that makes you feel something, and there are 3 main types of emotions that I recommend focusing on when writing your product ad and description. Emotion 1, the feeling of getting a great deal. This is the most powerful emotion to evoke in someone when you're trying to convince him to purchase something, and as we've already discussed, this is a key emotion to trigger when you're trying to get someone to impulse buy. Some words that can evoke this feeling are limited, massive, reduced, slashed, last chance, and bonus. Emotion 2, the feeling of curiosity. Curiosity may have killed a cat, but it's also sold a lot of cat mugs. When something piques your curiosity, it makes you want to click on it and find out more. A related emotion to this is the feeling that something is unique. If you don't think that you can get it anywhere else, you want to check it out. Some words that can evoke this feeling are surprise, little known, bizarre, odd, and trick. Emotion 3, the feeling of looking good. Now, remember this mug here. There were 3 reasons why people usually purchased it. And one of them was a personal reason. It was because of the fact that drinking out of it made coffee more fun. But there were 2 other reasons, and both of them related to other people. Some people go ahead and purchase this mug because of the fact that other people are going to think it's cool and they're going to get a great reaction. Whereas others buy the mug because they think it's going to be a great gift for their friends or their family. It's been shown time and time again that one of the main reasons why people purchase products is because of social reasons. We buy things to make us look good. Why do you think that so many people like to show off their exotic cars in their videos? It's because it makes them look good. So remember, when you're trying to sell products to someone, think about how you can show them how it will impact their social status. Here are some words that can evoke this feeling. Epic, gorgeous, stunning, elegant, and perhaps the most powerful word of all, you. Yes, you. After all, people like to know how this product is going to make them look good. Hack 10. Free is the most powerful word of all. Now you can't always use this word, but if you get a chance to, it will have a very good impact on your conversions. Of course, the best way to utilize it is to sell products for free, just pay shipping. Anyone that says this method is dead doesn't know what they're talking about. The free just pay shipping model has been used for years, well before dropshippers picked it up. The very first time I saw it used was for survivalist product companies that sell a mixture of both physical and digital products. They've been giving away these credit card survival knives for years, but of course the shipping isn't included. But remember, don't charge more than $9.99 for your shipping, because once you move from single-digit pricing to double-digit pricing for shipping, people tend to figure out what you're doing. So go ahead and implement these 10 psychological sales hacks in your store and see the difference in conversions. If you love this video, then we know that you will love our other dropshipping videos. So be sure to subscribe to Wholesale Ted, and if you haven't already, click that little notification bell next to the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of our videos. And before you run away, I've got one final hack for you. Here at Wholesale Ted, we have a free ebook, How to Make $10,000 a Month Online with Dropshipping. You'll find a link on how to download this free ebook in the video description below.